Leftist women in America are really upset that Donald Trump won this 2024 election.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go.
That was Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know his pronouns right now. He might actually identify as a woman. I'm talking about the untouchable women who have been complaining online. You know, when I get really upset about something, the first thing I do is I go and set up a camera so then I can be upset in front of a camera. That's how you deal with things now. But apparently now these women are going on rants, long-winded rants on TikTok about how they have given up on men, how they're going to teach men a lesson because Donald Trump won this election. It's called the 4B method. I don't know. It's from Korea. It's not even, there aren't even B's in it. It's just how you pronounce the words from Korea. And I can't memorize this. I'm not a lunatic leftist, nor do I want to put in the effort to memorize the things that they're doing. So here's what it is. 4B, because they culturally appropriated this from Korea. 4B is what it's called. It's a movement. It refers to 4 self-imposed restrictions. I'm not going to put this on a teleprompter. I'm not even going to bother a producer. That's how stupid this is. I won't even bother the producers of this segment to put it in a teleprompter. I just left it on my cell phone. So 4Bs. No dating men. It's called BNA. I'm going to pronounce these all wrong. B1, no dating women. That's BNA. A B2, no sexual relationships with men. I really don't think these women are having any problems. You have to have it to lose it. No sex with men. Bisexual. No marriage to men. Look, nobody trying to marry him either. You don't have that problem. You have to, in order to give up something, you have to have it to begin with. Like, for me, if I want to give up drinking, and I say, hey, I'm going to give up drinking for XYZ, I can do that because I can readily get alcohol. These women, they're not getting any of this. And no childbirth. Bichul-san. Again, in order to give up on something, you had to have the ability to get it to begin with. For me, it's alcohol. I like drinking. And if I gave up on alcohol because I was upset about something, I could readily receive the alcohol to then give up on it. For them, they're not getting any of this. They're definitely not dating. They might be able to trick a couple of people into dating them to begin with. That's these apps. You don't hear or see the crazy eyes necessarily on an app where you're swiping left or right. That's men's fault at that point. They're sexual relationships. Come on. No marriage with men. Nobody wants to marry these people. Nobody wants to marry them. No, I'm sorry. If you're one of these crazy women, look at me right now. Nobody wants to marry you. It ain't happening. And nobody's trying to make a baby with you either. In order to have an abortion, in order to stand up for abortion rights, you have to have somebody willing to have sex with you. It's not happening. It's just not happening. Let's take a look at a few of these very fine coexisting women who have coexist bumper stickers on their Subarus or Priuses that don't want to coexist with anybody that they lost an election to see what they're actually saying.
I'm gonna be honest, I was very blindsided by the results this morning. I've decided that cigarettes don't count today, and I honestly might go get a tattoo. But I also have decided that for the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmex with men. And yeah, as a woman, my bodily autonomy matters, and this is my way to exercise sovereignty over that. So I highly encourage any other women that are single and care about progressing women's rights and still fighting for our bodily autonomy to do the same. Delete your dating apps, because we can come together in community, and if you need somebody to cuddle or hold your hand or give you a kiss, I bet you one of your girlfriends would do it, okay? And you don't even have to really be gay, okay? It's okay to have a lot of platonic love for the next 4 years. I think we can look to South Korea and the 4B movement as a point of inspiration for us.
So that one, see, she's just going to smoke cigarettes all day long, and she might go get a tattoo. Last time I was upset, that's perfectly logical. Last time I was upset, I did not smoke cigarettes all day and did not get a tattoo. But it just, she just wants to have a tattoo to remember how much of a loser she is. And I can't fault her for that. How about this one?
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Especially in Florida. Because me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement. That's my next plan. And I'm dead fucking serious.
Good luck having sex in Florida. I mean, number one is she looks 11. I think it's a little creepy. But if she's worried about women's rights, maybe in Iraq where they've now lowered the age of consent to 9, maybe she should go protest that because she looks so young. It probably, anyway, that doesn't matter. Florida, number one, totally dominated by Republicans. I don't think any Republican there is going to have any problems. Number two, look at the eyes on that. Guys, fellas, don't go out with a woman that has those eyes. Take a look at those eyes. They aren't there to begin with. You don't want to participate with anything with that. You're going to end up in trouble. This is a lesson to everybody here. It's not just the crazy lefties. Take a look at the eyes. No, you don't want to be anywhere near that. How about this one?
I personally think that if all of these men are voting to take our rights away, they don't deserve to touch a woman for the next 4 years. So, hope you thought that through, you guys.
Okay, that's just another one that doesn't want to... Men don't deserve to touch women because... What? Again, you have to have the ability to have a man touch you in order to stop them from touching you. Also, if you actually cared about women's rights, why wouldn't you go to Afghanistan? Why wouldn't you be upset about the Afghanistan withdrawal where women absolutely have zero rights now? Nothing. I don't even think they can speak over there without their husband or a man's permission at this point. They can't show anything in public. They're covered head to toe. They get no education. They can't drive. Hell, they can't do anything. They can't work. They can't do anything over there in Afghanistan because the Taliban have taken over. Women aren't upset about that. They're not upset about that at all.
Not that my content reaches a lot of men because I have an IQ of 130, but I want the men in this country to know that half the female population, we're dry. We're probably gonna stay dry. I'm dry as a desert, baby, and I don't want it to change.
Oh, she has an IQ of 130. Whoa. Whoa. I guess that's why I've never seen her content before, not because I would never subscribe to a crazy lunatic's page or even want to watch anything from her. Also, who the hell is she? But 130. We're going to start right there. She's way smarter than men because no man has an IQ of above 130. Also, who knows their IQ?
It doesn't matter if you take away abortion. Like, we'll want to have your babies even less, right? Even if you take away contraception, like, women are really good at celibacy because you guys are actually a threat to us. So we have a lot less to gain from you. So yeah, 4B all the way. Let's make some money, I guess.
Okay, just one more piece here because we went back to that clip again, and I didn't think we were going to go back to that clip, but if a woman believes men are a threat to them to begin with, stay away. Stay very far away. Never go out with this one. No. This one doesn't deserve any attention from men. That one's going to be a problem. I don't know why I have to tell you this. I don't think you would go out with her to begin with, but that one is going to be a problem. Suddenly, this has turned into dating advice. It started with politics, but now because of this 4B thing and them saying they're going to be celibate and not date, it's turning into dating advice for men. Men who are watching these clips, I just want you to go back. I want you to review all of the women that I'm showing you here. I want you to take a really good look at them. Look in their eyes. Not mine, because mine are bloodshot from being hungover from partying all week. Take a look at their eyes very closely. They're all the same crazy eyes. This one believes, again, that she was going to have some sort of baby. She's not going to have a baby with anybody. She wasn't going to have an abortion at all. And keep in mind, this solves the abortion problem. All these women are the ones who are pro-abortion. If they're not getting laid, if they're not able to have children, if no one's having sex with them, if they're refusing to have sex, they've solved the abortion problem. They've solved their health care issues because nobody wants it and they don't want it. So there you go. Celibacy cures abortion. Thank you so much, liberal women, and your 4B program, because now you don't have to have an abortion. You've actually solved the abortion problem in this country. You solved your own healthcare issues by not needing an abortion ever. Congratulations, you did it.
This morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Buzz it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I got to cut it. Here we go. Have I given up on America? Yeah. I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly, they don't give a shit about us. And I'm talking to you too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate so that you may eat from them. Yes, scraps.
All right, and now this one's cutting her hair off. Now look, as someone who doesn't have much up here, I mean, I got enough, right? There's hair under the hat. You don't need to see it. You're going to have to take my word on that. But she's cutting her hair off. Now, I've never been that upset that I would cut the rest of my hair off. That seems, I mean, look, I'm no psychologist, but this just seems like mental illness. Again, I'm no pro, but Trump derangement syndrome is real. It should go into the DSM, that's the Diagnostic Statistical Manual that psychologists use. It should be in there because if you're cutting your hair off and you're refusing to date and you're talking about how you're smarter than people and you're going through some sort of narcissism wave of back and forth, you actually even care that people might care for you being upset to the point that you set up a camera for attention. I think you have a disorder, and it's called Trump derangement syndrome. Now, I'm not just hating on women here because a lot of women voted for Donald Trump. There's a lot of women in this very building where I'm filming right now that love Donald Trump. We're all very excited that Donald Trump is the new president of the United States, number 47. We're very excited about that. And there's also this lady who watched enough of these videos to be able to come up with her own mocking of it, and it is...
Okay, I'm gonna guide you through. Now, shave the head. Glasses. I don't know where you get these big glasses, but we all have them. So if you want to be one of us, you've got to find these somewhere in a store. I don't know where I got these, but everybody's got them. The septum piercing. Get that right away. For some reason, that unites us. The passport. Get your passport. You're gonna need it. Plan B. Pharmacy right away. You've got to go to your pharmacy and get your Plan B. And most importantly, you cannot wear a bra ever again. Okay, then there's this. You've got to do this. You've got to tape that baby up. You've got to tape it up. I'm going to just tell you, the blue bracelet. Don't forget the blue bracelet. Don't forget the blue bracelet so we know who we are. Okay, I don't know where to get these glasses. We all have them, and I can't tell you where to get them. I don't know. But I'm going to get some duct tape. I don't have any duct tape right now. I only had the bag.
She makes a very good point at the very beginning there. I mean, where do they get those glasses from? To be honest with you, I love my glasses. I've kept the same style for years. At one point, these were classified as females' glasses, but now they're unisex. God bless. I guess I'm in touch with my feminine side. But does Donald Trump pose a threat to women in America? Well, maybe Susie Wiles might have something to say about that, since she's the first ever in American history chief of staff at the White House. So I guess that's they'll find a way to say that she hates women too somehow. That's the way they said that. Hispanic voters apparently have turned on themselves and their people for voting for Trump. I don't understand how they say that people are racist against themselves. Again, the left will do these mental gymnastics to get around the logic of how could XYZ demographic vote for Donald Trump? How could Donald Trump support and be loved by these people back and forth? I don't get it. Trump literally standing up for women more than I believe the left does. And you can argue with me on that one all you want, but I'm right, and you know it. So let's recap. Donald Trump hired the first female chief of staff in American history. He also won the election, and he's going to be your president. If these women are worried about women's rights, maybe they should go to Afghanistan and stand up for the women there. Maybe they should go to Iraq and stand up for the women there. Maybe they should even go to China and stand up for the women there and their reproductive rights. But they won't. They won't. They'll take some Korean 4B thing, they'll culturally appropriate it, and they'll talk about how they were going to now not date men and not have sex as if they had an option to. You have to have the ability to do it before you can give up on it. Ladies, good luck coexisting in this new culture that we have in America. America's coming back. It's going to be great again. And if you don't want to be a part of it, I hear Canada's nice this time of year.